What's up, guys? Zen here with Zen Gaming. Today we're going to be going over a little bit of monk healing here. The first thing we're going to talk about is going to be talents. So let's get into it. Right here with your level 15 talents, I took Clarity just because of the mobility that you're going to get from the decreased on your Chi Torpedo and the reduced cooldown on your rolls. I mean, you can take Tiger's Lust for 30 seconds, increases your movement speed. Then again, it's not the 5-second cooldown on Chi Torpedo and roll. So, momentum, I wouldn't take it there. Personally, Clarity is your best option here in my opinion. Level 30, go with Zen Spear for the healing. I've seen people go with Chi Burst and Chi Wave, but personally I like Zen Spear a lot better for the, like I said, the healing, and it also does damage to the target that's attacking you. So that's definitely nice to have. Level 45, I went with Chi Brew here for the 2 stacks of the Manatee. I like it. If I'm low, you can just pop it. 2 of those right there. Boom. Also, we'll get into this a little bit later, but when I use Manatee, it heals me, so that's also nice. Ascension, increasing my maximum Chi by 1, my energy by 15, and my spirit by 10%. Where I have Manatee, I really don't worry about running out of mana, so Chi Brew is definitely my option here. Power Strikes, you can use this if you're fist weaving, but other than that, Chi Brew is definitely the talent you want to go with here. Your level 60 talent, hands down, got to be Leg Sweep for the extra little stun. I mean, I don't know how many times I have melee peeling on me and just Leg Sweep. Boom, I'm away from them. You know, it's something that can, one of those things that can be life and death right there. If they're bursting on you and you stun them in the burst and get away and you're able to pillar game it real strong, that right there is what you want to do as a monk healer. That's the one thing monks have is mobility. So you definitely want to be able to use that. And everything else, I mean, Ring of Peace, I wouldn't use it. It's garbage. Charging Oxwave, it's garbage. I wouldn't use that either. For your 75, I went with Healing Elixir here. I'm getting healed for 15% of my maximum health when I'm below 35%, and I drink a tea. So that's definitely nice. It's going to be healing me while I'm drinking my tea. If I'm low, I can pop my tea, pop my mana, burst heal up, different things. Dampening Harm reduces damage by 50% for the next 3 attacks, which is nice if you're getting Chaos Bolted. But that's a 1.5 minute cooldown, so I try to stay away from that. Diffuse Magic reduces magic damage taken by 90% for 6 seconds. It does transfer it back to the original caster if possible, but it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. I would much rather have the passive here that's going to heal me when I'm below 35% for 15% of my maximum health, so it's going to be real nice. Level 90, Chi Torpedo for sure, just for the mobility. I mean, you know, that's 31k healing, but that's 20k mana. That's a lot of mana. I mean, this is no mana. It's an insta-cast. It does replace your roll, but it's so much. I mean, you can do a lot of damage in it too, and it's a lot more mobile. Plus the healing's adequate in it. For your a level 100, pull and miss is the only way to go. Chi Explosion's trash for Mistweaver. Breath of the Serpent is just horrible. 1.5 minute cooldown, and it's just hideous. It doesn't do nothing at all. Chi Explosion, I've seen people burst heal with this, or burst damage with this rather, but like I said, there's no way I'd go with it. Moving on, we're going to Glyphs now. I have my Glyph of Manatee, so I don't have to sit there and channel it. I can just drink it and keep going. So this is a must-have talent in my opinion. The Life Cocoon. This is you got a rogue on you. This is what you really want to have up here. This is great. You know, you gotta have this up. You're in a stun lock. They're bursting you. Warrior, rogue, druid even. They're bursting you. Throw up life cocoon. You're okay. You're okay for the burst. You can get away. It gives you time to get away. If you don't have this glyph and you get stunned, you're gonna die if they're bursting you. This one, when glyph is in focus, when you use your Thunder Focus Tea, you gain Zen Focus, causing you to be immune to all silences and interrupt effects for 5 seconds. This is great because if I drink my tea, I can't be interrupted. And a lot of times, I have Omni bars, so it's going to tell me down at the bottom, down in this area down here, what kicks, what they've used to be able to stop. And almost every time when I drink and I hit a heal, they're always trying to interrupt it. So right there, that tells you you're free to cast. You're free to do your big heals to channel. So this, in my opinion, is definitely a must-have talent. These 3 talents are must-have. Anything else, I don't even see going with. I mean, the detox is nice, but you're gonna be silenced most of the time out of that. So I definitely wouldn't use that. Now, your rotation is pretty simple for a Mistweaver. You're going to throw your statue up. You're going to hit your Soothing Mist. You always want to keep Renewing Mist up on your target. Simple. And this right here, your Enveloping Mist is your big heal. That's the only heal Mistweavers have that's just amazing. I mean, it's the best heal you have. What is it? 102k over 6 seconds. So basically all we're doing here is trying to pop off, get some dots up, channel long enough to cast that insta-cast and then get back. Because if you get interrupted in your channel, and you have nothing. So we're going to throw some dots up, throw a dot on ourselves, and then we're going to channel long enough to get our Enveloping Mist up on everybody. Drink a Mana Tea, do what you need to do, get back on it, throw my Enveloping Mist up, maybe throw a little big heal up every once in a while, get my Enveloping Mist back up, and that's about it. Because the rest of our heals, to be honest, are just not that great. We're not that strong in that. Our Enveloping Mist is the best. That's our builder. We want to build up to get Enveloping Mist. Everything else is just trash. Now, the big cooldown we do have is Revival. You know, you got Warlock pushing on you guys hard, and you need to do a lot of a big group heal, take off all the dots he has up. You know, you can pop it. What I like to do is, if I'm gonna pop it, I'll pop Fortifying Brew, then pop Revival, because it's gonna cleanse all the dots, and I'm gonna take damage from that. But I've also got my health boosted up to 20%, and I'm gonna reduce the damage I'm taking by 20%. So that's going to help me a lot of times when I've got a lot of dot pressure here. I'm going to pop my Fortifying Brew and then pop my Revival. It's just a preference that I like to do. You may not like to do it because you may be getting so much pressure that you can't do that. But a lot of times the comps I'm running with, I can do that. I can get the Revival off, pop the Brew, get the Revival off, cleanse the dots, and then the Warlock's rotation is just fucked. He's not going to be able to do much here. Now, going on your defensives, you have Fortifying Brew and you have Nimble Brew, which is going to get you out of a lot of things. Your Nimble is going to get you out of Fear, Stun, Root, Horror, any effect that you can think of. It's going to get you out of most of the time. It's a lifesaver here, and it's basically another trinket. So it's nice to have both those trinkets there because you're able to get out of that stuff. Your CCs, you have Paralysis, Leg Sweep, and Spear and Hand Strike. All of those are great. Plus, where I'm a Blood Elf, I also have Arcane Torrent. So I have right there. That's so much CC. That's basically like a little rogue stun lock. Because I can pretty much lock you down with all that, and that's awesome in my opinion that I can do all that. But I'm mobile. That's the thing that monks have is their mobility. Now, like I said, you got to pop your cooldowns here. You got somebody low. You want to throw life cocoon up. It's a 55-second cooldown. All the healing you're going to be doing is going to be increased to the target. You know, if you got somebody taking a lot of damage, throw up life cocoon, pop your Thunder Tea focus, boom, boom. That's a big heal right there. You know, that's going to be a nice little chunk for a burst heal. Of course, you got your orbs, but really orbs aren't that great. They're trash. They're not what they used to be. Pretty much that's your rotation. You know, always have your statue up, always be channeling, always keep your renewing mist up. Not for the simple fact that it heals a lot, but for the simple fact that you need to get that enveloping mist off without being interrupted. That's the big thing here, is being able to get it up when you need it up. And I mean, it's not gonna be bad. It's 6k mana. You know, you may have to force to use Surging Mist, which is not gonna be mana efficient. You know, but sometimes, some situations you may be forced to use it a lot, and that's fine. If you have to use it a lot, you know, use it. But most of the time you'll be okay as long as you can keep your dots up, keep your life cocoons up, getting your enveloping mist off, and getting back to where they can't interrupt you. Let's see. The gear, your stat priority is going to be haste, versatility, mastery. For the simple fact that when you're channeling, and you do have to channel, you want your haste to be hitting a lot quicker. You want it to be your soothing mist. You want them to go a lot quicker so you can get more heals off. So you definitely want to have haste. You want to have versatility, so it's going to be making you heal a lot better. You're going to hit for higher numbers when you're healing, and you're going to be able to survive longer. If somebody gets on you and you've rolled too much or cheat torpedoed too much and you don't have a lot of stuff left, you want to be able to be a little bit tanky. And please do not go with the stamina trinkets. You lose so much when you go with the stamina trinket. Yeah, your health goes up a lot, but with versatility, you could take so much less damage with the versatility trinkets. That is 875 versatility right there. You lose a lot of versatility by taking a stamina trinket instead. But like I said, my enchant, I'm obviously not enchanting my neck yet, but it's going to be versatility, 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 versatility all the way through. And Mark of Warsong on my weapon for the mastery. But, or no, Mark of Warsong's versatility, I'm sorry. But like I said, you want to have that. The best thing to do, too, you can burst with this. You want to make sure that if you're going to burst, you want to make sure you have full chi down here. Then you can run in and get some rising crane kicks in real quick. See, I'm sitting here. I mean, it's not much damage, but it's a nice little burst. It does drain your mana pretty quick, but it's a nice little burst to come in here and do that. 30Ks. Your damage is increased when you go to Mistweaver stance. 50% of the damage you deal with your melee attacks and abilities, including multi-strike, also heal. So that's also something nice you can think about. But I wouldn't recommend it until you got really comfortable with playing the class. That's also a nice way to build your T up. But I wouldn't recommend it by no means. I mean, I would recommend you focus on healing until you get it down real good. But that's just a nice little thing you can do. You know, you get your 4 chi, go into your target, throw some Rising Sun Sun? Yeah, Rising Sun kicks off real quick. get 3 of them real quick. Like right there, I messed it up. But you get those off real quick. And, you know, you got 4 T right there out of that. So, it's something to think about. Now, I'll talk about my add-ons I have. This is a very simple guide, guys. It's kind of short, but it's basically to get you... This isn't going to get you 2K. This isn't going to get you, you know, your high-end healing. This is just a starting guide, guys. As you see in my last video, if you watched my shaman video, you gotta have, I have NPC, scan, bartender, none of that matters. You gotta have Gladius in my opinion. You gotta have Omnibard. Omnibar's gonna show, you know, like I said, the cooldowns down here on their kicks. And their, I have it set up to where it shows me my their stuns and their burst as well. You need Gladius to show cooldowns and stuff, how long they're CC'd for, you know, how you need to do your CC train, all that. But as far as macros, I'll play without macros on Mistweaver for the simple reason that I don't have to have macros where I have all my buttons right here, and I don't have to click any of my buttons. So, you know, something else cool you can do is say your group's got 1 low. You notice you have 3 chi, and you got them below 10%, and they're just staying there. A rogue or something that can stay in that ability low. You want to run in there and touch a death as quick as possible. Boom. That can change it. If you don't have a kill shot, if you're playing a comp that doesn't have a kill shot and run in there, you got a kill shot, 10%. Boom. That's just something to throw out there again, guys. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the video, and I appreciate it, guys.